The passage from the most northwestern tip of Madagascar to the most northern port in South Africa, which is Richards Bay, is just under 1100 nautical miles. We were expecting about a week-long passage. However, the Mozambique Channel is fraught with strong currents and strong low-pressure systems coming up from the Cape of Good Hope. If these were to combine against each other, the seas can stand up to 10 meters high. But we picked a good weather window, and it only took us 8 days to get to Richards Bay. Pretty cool. We kept ourselves entertained by catching fish that were already half eaten and various other things such as movies and listening to music. We arrived in Richards Bay very early in the morning, just before daylight. We stayed on the public jetty for a couple of days before heading around to Zululand Yacht Club. Jupiter was coming out of the water for some much needed maintenance.
What's on our job list, Captain?
Wow, just installed new water pump because it was leaking. What else have we got to do? There's the big jobs, the anti-fouling. It's been 2 years since put fresh anti-foul on, so that's fairly easy. Since we're painting, we're going to repaint the port outboard hull because the topsides got scratched up in the marina first of all in Phuket and then in Mauritius. Luckily it was in the same side, but it's not an easy touch-up, so they're just going to repaint the whole side of the boat, and the price is pretty good here, so there's that. Another big job is reinforcing the whisker stay tangs, where the prodder comes out the front to hold the spinnaker and the screecher, and then the whisker stays come down to the inside of the hull down near the waterline, and they're just a bit not strong enough, so that means grinding away all the paint, which is, you know, will be this much bog as well, and welding to reinforce the tangs. So that also means we have to repaint that area, so another reason that we will repaint this whole side, but also starboard side as well. Just around the tang area we'll repaint that. What else? Just servicing engines, replacing anodes. The rudders keep filling up with water. Try and block that up with epoxy or something. What else?
The boom wings?
Ah, yeah. So we'll get the boom modified, because the boom bag, which is just sunbrella, you know, but it's just thin fabric, is under so much load because the sail is heavy. It's got full-length battens, an entire main is full-length battens, so it's very heavy, and especially when it's raining and it gets wet, the boom bag just keeps tearing. So I'm tired of trying to fix it. So we're going to make these bars which will support the weight of the sail. So I'm looking forward to that. What else? Oh, maybe we'll go see some animals since we're in Africa. Huh? Yeah, lots to do. I'm hoping 2 weeks, maybe it'll go longer. Normally does. Anyway, pretty much done here. As it turned out, Jupiter was on the hard in Zululand Yacht Club for 2 months. The jobs never seemed to finish, but there was always plenty to do. There was even a beer festival right here at the yacht club. Lekker brew.
Don't do that. We just called it smash.
Sappers definitely know how to eat, drink, and be merry.
Your help to count him down. Are you ready to down him? Ready? 10, 9, down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down! Yes! Fantastic! Question, where's the wedding taking place? Below the casino! Guess what? We're all welcome! Fantastic! We just stuffed up his whole wedding with a reception. That's the way we do it. You see, when you do something with me, there's always a trick up my sleeve, bro. Guys, we got a party happening next week at Veloci Casino.
Finally, we allotted some time to go see the animals of Africa, which started off a bit tame. An affordable way to see the animals is through a public national park. We visited Childress Imfolozi Game Reserve, which is a self-drive park. Was even delighted by the size of this snail. But most of all, she wanted to escort it across the road so it didn't get run over. However, there were some rules which we did not know about.
Good. No, I'm sorry?
On the audio car.
Oh, okay. Just making sure you're not... Okay, thank you.
Thanks to a passerby, we learnt the valuable rule of must stay in your car. And here is one reason why.
So big. Now you know where's the...
Oh, you see him kick? He's kicking it up. Security in the park is actually very tight to protect these big guys. Poachers will come in here, kill these animals, just take the horn and sell it to China. The market price for just one horn would be the equivalent of 1 year's wage for a local person. The African elephant really is huge compared to the Asian elephants. But it was time to go back to work. We needed to put a little effort into one vital piece of equipment, and that is the dinghy. Io needed some flotation and also a makeover. That was Princess's job. Time started to really drag on in Richards Bay. It was the painting that seemed to take forever. They had to do touch-up after touch-up. But it wasn't all hard work, and we made some great friends.
You could just keep playing, we wouldn't know.
And how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times must a man turn his head and pretend that he doesn't see? Yes, yes, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
I'll sing it.
Okay.
Alright.
Here's a tale that should be told. Might want to sing it if you're feeling bold. Don't worry, be happy. Mozambique, channels of pain, works your heart for Southing's gain. Don't worry, be happy. Sailed round the front, just as planned. Storm sails through, now you're dead, don't worry. Be happy. Boat knocked down, main sails in shreds. Survived the night to hoist the dregs, don't worry. Fair winds in, you're underway. Sailing slow for Richards Bay. Don't worry. Be happy.
That's a lovely song. Nice words. I like the lyrics. I better open that bloody thing now. That's the thing I'm gonna do.
When you were saying it last night, I had no clue like what song you were putting it to. So thank you.
Join us next week when Jupiter gets back into the water, and then we wait patiently for a suitable weather window to sail around the Cape of Good Hope to Capetown.